Hello there everybody, Aaron Chall here for Chall Sports. Now this video is a video I want to do for the last 48 hours, actually even going back to weeks when I was planning this. Why have I decided to rebrand Forever Football DRFC into Chall Sports? I'm going to explain it all in this video, explain exactly what's happening. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into this. I'm Challenger! I'm Challenger! I'm Challenger! I'm Challenger! So most of you are probably wondering what in the world is happening, and to be honest with you, I don't blame you. Before I sort of go into the explanations as to why, I sort of want to take you into the reasons why I decided to do YouTube in the first place. Not just this channel, but Coast to Chall as well. If you don't know what Coast to Chall is, I'll leave the link to it in the description down below. It's basically the latest theme park news, interviewing people in the industry, vlogging from the parks, reporting different construction updates, that sort of thing. It's similar to, basically the same as this, but theme park related rather than sports related or football related, etc. But the link to that channel will be in the description down below. Please go and give that some support as well. We're nearly on the road to 3,000 subscribers on that channel and 1 million views as well. We're getting closer and closer every day to that. So please go and watch all the old videos. Make sure you get them in the thousands as much as possible. And yeah, and also keep supporting this channel as well. But so I want to take you back to why I did YouTube in the first place. The reason why I did YouTube in the first place is it wasn't just, you know, a hobby or an interest for me. It's part of my life, and, you know, to have that platform to put yourself out there and, you know, talk about your interests and things that are happening and show how much you know about things, and to get people interested and get people wanting to collab and, you know, get the fans involved and make it really a fan-involved channel, and give people a voice. You know, that was always the aim for this, no matter what the subject was, you know, whether it was trains or science or whatever. You know, the interest for me in doing a YouTube channel in the first place was to get the fans involved, get you all involved, get you talking about things, and get your views, really, get your voice on the platform. So, you know, obviously I was doing the Donny content, I was sticking to the Donny content, that was it. Basketball was something I've been a huge fan of it for years, ever since, probably since Kobe Bryant, the late Kobe Bryant was playing. That was when I sort of first really got into basketball, when Kobe Bryant was playing. It must have been, what, about a decade ago now, last decade or so. So I've been supporting basketball for the last 10 years, and you know, I remember seeing some great players play. Chris Bosh, like I said, Kobe Bryant, you know, rest in peace Kobe Bryant, you know, legend. He's one of the people I regret not meeting the most, because I regret not meeting, because I so wanted to meet Kobe Bryant. I really, really did. I really wanted to speak to Kobe Bryant, learn from Kobe Bryant, you know, all that jazz. And, you know, it's so sad the way he died. You know, like I said, rest in peace Kobe Bryant. You know, he was someone that really inspired me to love basketball and love myself. You know, he was one of my personal inspirations. You know, alongside other players, you know, Chris Bosh, LeBron James is playing now. You know, so many people, you know, and I remember watching British basketball as well. People will have seen, you know, me speaking to Mike Tuck from the Sheffield Sharks. You know, Mike's a good friend of mine, big up Mike Tuck. You know, and there's plenty of other players out there to speak to. And, you know, when I was thinking about the direction to go in, you know, and this was, you know, we're talking New Year 2022 here, I was sort of thinking to myself the direction I wanted to go with the channel. Do I want to continue with Dunkster Rovers? Do I want to expand it and keep it going? Do I want to eliminate Dunkster Rovers entirely? First thing I thought was, no, I don't want to eliminate Dunkster Rovers entirely, because that's where I started the content, that's where I began the content, that's where it all blossomed from. And then I sort of thought, well, where do I want to go next? And, you know, basketball, like I said, was always a great passion to me. And, you know, it would be nice to also cover other football teams, not in terms of well, maybe in terms of matches, but also give big stories in the world some coverage, and, you know, especially basketball and things like that. And then I was like, well, why don't I just create a name and a brand that'll bring all the sports together at some point, one way or the other. And then it also gives me a chance to turn it into a full-time career, which is what I eventually want to do. I want to turn this into a full-time career. Anyone out there, I want to become a full-time presenter on here, on TV, on sports channels, anywhere. You know, what's the point in dreaming if you don't dream big, in my opinion? So, you know, I dream big. I always dream big. You guys know I dream big. And then I sort of coming up with ideas, coming up with logos, coming up with branding, coming up with things to cover. I sort of stuck it to Premier League, EFL, cup competitions like the FA Cup and the Carabao, and then the NBA as well. The logo's on the logo on it. You know, I do want to start expanding the coverage a little bit more. You know, British basketball, National Hockey League, British hockey, or ice hockey in particular, American football, that kind of thing. And I want to sort of expand the coverage, get people on here from different sports backgrounds, get them on here, speak to them about the season, speak to them about the sports that they love, you know, and just create a more expanded platform. So that's what made me come up with Chall Sports. You know, it was a nice brand, the name fitted quite well, and that's ultimately the direction I wanted to go in at the start. You know, I wanted to sort of start off with Donny Rovers and then go from there. So for me, Chall Sports was the ultimate goal, should we say. And, you know, that's why I eventually decided, you know, I'm going to expand the content. Now, in terms of, because I've had a couple of people say to me on social media, is Doncaster Rovers content stopping? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Doncaster Rovers is my home. Doncaster Rovers is my family. It's my second family. Always in, never out. You know, I mean, look at Pieface. He loves Plymouth Argyle, but it covers a whole range of things. And look at the success he's got now. I'm not doing this for success. I'm doing it because I love sports in general, and I want to expand my knowledge out there in the public. So, for me, that's the mantra behind the rebrand to Chall Sports. I hope you guys understand. I really hope you guys understand. If you've got basketball fans who are, if you've got friends who are basketball fans, if you've got people that know basketball or know football, know soccer over there in the States, anyone around the world who knows sport, bring them over here. You know, we're on 1,400 subscribers right now. Let's try and get to 1,500 as soon as possible. You know, the views are going up big time. Let's get people involved in sport a lot more. Let's get this platform expanded, and let's make this one of the biggest sports channels, especially one of the biggest British sports channels that cover American sports. Let's make that my goal, to be one of the biggest British sports channels that covers American sports. Let's get that worldwide knowledge out there, you know, and Americans out there might not, you know, Americans out there might watch this and think, well, it's nice seeing a British guy talking about NBA, NFL, NHL, etc. And, you know, Major League Baseball as well. That's exactly what I want to do. I want to prove that you don't have to be American to cover American sports. Let's give the British a chance. You know, I want to create an open platform where everyone can be involved, everyone can watch, everyone can like, everyone comment, everyone subscribe, and just let's make my dreams come true. Let's turn this into a full-time career. And the way I can't just do it all by myself, though. It's also down to you guys to keep loving the videos, keep loving the content. You know, if you've got any news from anywhere in the world of sport, whether it's NBA, NHL, NFL, MLB, Premier League, FA Cup, obviously we are going to do watch-alongs, well, maybe watch-alongs or reviews of the FA Cup semi-finals and final, maybe even the quarterfinals, who knows. But guys, honestly, I mean it, please. Honestly, guys, please, let's get this channel going as much as possible. Because without you guys, I won't be doing what I'm doing. So let's get this done as soon as possible, and let's get it all out there. But for now, guys, that is going to be it for this video. Make sure you do like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell so you don't miss a YouTube video. And for now, guys, I'm Aaron Chall from Chall Sports. Goodbye. I'm Chall.